welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal here in Norway at the moment. And this hotel's a bit dodgy, but it's good to be here. Good performance by Arsenal yesterday in the friendly against Viking. 8-0 winners. We were really clinical. All right, I know Viking's not a top team, but you got to beat what's in front of you. And it was some very impressive performances from Iwobi, from Joel Campbell. I thought Oxlade-Chamberlain again, very positive. However, after the game, Arsene Wenger was asked the inevitable question about signings. Who are we bringing in? What is happening? Arsene Wenger came out with some quotes yesterday that I found a bit worrying. Now, the quotes were, he was asked about, does he think, what's happening, who we're going to sign, etc. Are Arsenal prepared to spend the money? And his quotes were, the money is never a problem if you have to pay what is requested. The price of the player is down to 4 ingredients. 1 is the talent, 2 is his age, 3 is how much you expect him to improve your team, and 4 is the resale value. If he ticks all 4 boxes, then the price is not that important. You have to find the player. This thing he keeps coming off with Arsene Wenger continually about being able to find players. Why can't he find players? The players are out there. You know, the players. Lacazette is out there at the moment. You know, Mustafi is out there at the moment. Why don't we just get it done then? If money, he keeps saying all the time, money is not a problem. If money is not a problem, why is it taking so long to get these deals over the line? He also admitted in the press conference that we're going to be without Mesut Ozil, Laurent Koscielny and Olivier Giroud for the first game. I mean, the preparation at the moment is awful. Yes, we've looked decent in the friendlies, but these are friendlies. We're playing Liverpool next week. That is a big game. Liverpool are, a top team. They're coming to our place, and it seems like we're not prepared. Lacazette would be perfect right now. I mean, and then there's bad reports about that at the moment because there's a report coming in yesterday from Le Progress, a French publication, saying that Lyon are saying that they're not selling Lacazette. They don't need to sell him because they've already sold Imiti to Barcelona and they don't need the money, so that Lacazette will not be sold is what they're saying. The Mustafi thing, I mean, what is happening with Mustafi? Get the deal done. Get him in to the club so that he can start that first game. Rob Holding, Callum Chambers, inexperienced players. Gabriel's hardly had any games in the pre-season, and that is going to be the starting lineup up against Daniel Sturridge and people like that next week against Liverpool. Why not get Mustafi in and get him here before we even came here in Norway for this tour? If money's not an object, why is it taking so long to get a deal like Mustafi done? It's not 60, 70 million, is it? I don't understand it. It's really, and then Draxler, who we've been linked with, it looks like Wolfsburg are taking a hard line on him. Doesn't look like Draxler's going to be going anywhere. Wolfsburg, as a matter of fact, fined him a week's wages, which is about £85,000 for speaking out about wanting to leave, and are insisting that he's not going anywhere. And then there's the Riyad Mahrez thing. Ranieri coming out yesterday quite strongly with quotes and saying that, listen, we're not worried. He's not going anywhere either. Now, it starts to make me think, who is it that Arsenal are going to sign? I mean, striker-wise, the only viable striker option I see is Lacazette. And with the Mahrez thing, I think to myself, well, maybe they're looking, if they can't get Lacazette, maybe they get Mahrez, put him on the right, play Alexis down the middle as a striker this season. And then Mustafi. Either way, get it done, Arsene Wenger. Stop talking about money's no object and get it done, because fans at the moment are starting to feel like deja vu. Fans at the moment are very frustrated. Even yesterday over here in Norway, I think practically every fan I spoke to had the same thing on their lips. Why have we not bought what we need yet before the start of the season? I'm trying to remain patient, but it's really difficult. The team are looking pretty positive at the moment. Add the extra ingredients that can help us to win the league. It's so frustrating. Listen, let's hope we can get some business done. Thanks for watching the show today, and don't forget we'll be back round about the same time tomorrow. And don't forget to follow our vlogs here in Norway and on to Sweden. I'm going to leave you today with the view from my hotel room. It might be a pretty crappy hotel room, but the view is amazing. See you tomorrow.